Hi everyone, Nancy and I are headed to the beach at Muskallonge Lake State Park. Not the lake, but the big lake, Lake Superior here. So hopefully find a couple of rocks. Hey, just got on the beach and met Patrick here, and he's panning some gold. So I'm going to let him tell you what he's doing here.
Well, I'm out enjoying my day. Just running a little bit of black sand through my sluice box setup that I kind of cobbled together at home, trial and error, and just seeing what I can't find. So far, not doing too terribly bad.
Yeah, probably the gold isn't going to show up on here, but we could see several pieces in here.
All these little specks, if you can see them on camera, those are all little specks of gold.
Now you call this flour gold, right?
Yes.
Which means it's like the size of a piece of flour. It's real little.
Tiny, tiny stuff. If you get something that you can actually be able to pick up with your fingers, that's a pretty good sized nugget.
Right.
Here.
Right.
I haven't come across yet. But.
So let's look at where you're getting your sand. Right back here, huh?
Yep. I've always been into rocks and minerals and geology, and apparently how it works is the waves crash all the sand up, pushes all the heavy material up, and as the water flows back, it drags the lighter material back. So you'll get these heavy deposits of black sand, and
just like panning works then.
Yeah, it's just nature has done the work of separating the heavy material from the light material as good as it could do, and just taking it that last little step of the way.
Yeah, I was on this beach a few years ago, and right where you come down onto the beach, it was just black sand everywhere, thick.
Yep, you can come back a week later and the beach will look totally different.
Yeah, I find that with rocks even. A rocky beach can be a sandy beach the next time you come.
The wind can come through and cover up stuff, and there might be a layer of black sand that thick on top, underneath a layer of blonde sand like, an inch thick, and you never know who's there unless you do some digging.
Right. Well, thanks for showing us what you're doing here.
No problem. Thanks for doing the videos. I always enjoy them.
Well, thanks.
Thank you.
I just found my first little agate, a little tiny thing here, but it's got really nice little bands on it. So even when they're small, they're still exciting to find. Keep meaning to put a magnet in my pocket, but this is a piece of magnetite. Not sure what the red is. I think the black part is magnetite, though. Magnet will stick right to it. Pretty piece of epidote here. And this one caught my eye. My bucket's floating away. Probably go get that. Rocks are kind of fizzling out up on the beach. I'm a sucker for quartz. I always pick them up. Not always, but pick up way too many of them. That's Jacobsville sandstone. Instead of an olive with a pimento, I think I got a pimento with an olive. It's kind of windy out here. Didn't bring my drone down because it is pretty windy, but it's an offshore wind, so there's no waves really, but I'm getting these little ripples in the water every once in a while. Pretty tough to see. Interesting patterns on there. I always pick up the red and white ones thinking they might be an agate. Most of the time they're just granite. At first glance, I thought there was a pudding stone here. It's just granite, but kind of looked like pudding stone at first. That's a white one. I just pulled this out of the water, and I don't think you'll be able to see them, but I think it's called oolitic jasper. It has little tiny circles on it. Like I looked under a magnifier and saw them, but I think the little circles are called oolites. So if it doesn't show up here, I'll get it with my microscope when I get home and put a picture in here. Pretty cool though. That caught my eye. Not an agate, but pretty neat. Nice. That one's unikite. That's called an Omar or an Omaraluk. And it's the type of rock it is gray wacky, but those holes in them, there's a softer mineral, I forget what it is, but it erodes out. These are found up in Canada, or the source is up in Canada, and they actually use them to track glaciers because they come from one very specific spot. So wherever these are, you know that a glacier has been, because that's the only way it would have gotten there. Kind of interesting. There's a pretty one. I think that's nice, but I extra colorful. So much fun stuff to look at. Today is October 1st. You always see my videos later, so it's not October 1st when you're watching this, but I just wanted you to see the fall colors here. Absolutely beautiful. And besides that, it's 70 degrees out, and the water's not freezing my ankles too bad. It's cold, but it's not freezing. Just perfect. That's sandstone, so it's not going to polish, but it's pretty. Here's a quartz worth taking home. Kind of bad in the back there. I don't know if that'll tumble. Looks like it's got a soft spot, but look at that. Beautiful color. Guess I should put it in the bucket over here that the bucket caddy is carrying. Thank you.
Pretty empty.
What do we have? 2. Just picked this up, and it's very interesting. There's parts in it that almost look like they're fossils. Like that little tubey sort of thing sticking out there. Really cool rock. And Nancy's just walked over with.
I thought it was kind of neat. I liked how it had different types of mineral layers in it. First I thought, oh, maybe that's an agate, and then I said, no, it's not, but I still liked it.
Yeah. Fun. Nancy just handed me this one. Kind of quartz in the middle there, I think. It does look sort of agate-y. I think that's magnetite on the top and bottom. But I don't think it's an agate. Interesting though.
Every once in a while, just something just kind of glows bright and under the water. You got to pick it up. Nice piece of red jasper.
That's not very nice. That's a keeper. I think, well, even though it's kind of plain, it's just so bright I got to tumble it. It's just kind of neat how it's broken. It got this pretty close to a 90-degree angle in the middle, and then this white stuff breaking off of it. Interesting. I just handed this to Nancy, and she said looks like quartz and feldspar. And you said feldspar actually cleaves at 90-degree angles? Or fractures? What's the word?
I think it cleaves, that's fine. But fractures would be, it can fracture too, which is basically a fracture is a messy break. And a cleavage is a smooth angular break, I guess you could say.
Okay.
So.
That's neat. I think that's amygdaloidal rhyolite. And this is right next to that other one. And I think that's porphyritic something or other. Basalt maybe? Not really sure. Not sure what the filler or the crystals are here either. Like that one.
classic granites and quartzes and things, but
Yeah, it's
just kind of, I just like the contrasting colors and
I like that too. It's almost like the red's outlined in black.
yeah. This one might be just interesting to throw in the tumbler. It had some interesting layering and stuff going on in it. So
Yeah, a couple of different colors going on in there. I like the little bands right in there. There's some neat bands.
yep.
What'd you find?
I thought this one might look cool in the tumbler. I like the little red veiny things kind of running through it and the layers showing up. So see what happens.
Alrighty. Boy, we got the bucket almost full now, huh?
Yeah. My one arm's feeling longer than the other.
Here's a good example of a weathering rind. It's a grayish, greenish rock here, but on the outside, it's brown. And if it wasn't broken, you wouldn't know. So what you see on the outside isn't always what you get on the inside. Just picked this up, and it's very interesting. There's parts in it that almost look like they're fossils. Like that little tubey sort of thing sticking out there. Really cool rock. And Nancy's just walked over with.
I thought it was kind of neat. I liked how it had different types of mineral layers in it. First I thought, oh, maybe that's an agate, and then I said, no, it's not, but I still liked it.
Yeah. Fun. Pick these things up all the time. Never know exactly what they are. A lot of times there's a soft layer in them. They don't tumble well, but I don't see anything that looks that bad in this one, so I think I'm going to try that one in the tumbler. I think I see a piece of banded iron formation down here, maybe, or maybe it's just jasper. That might be hematite in there. I've already picked this rock up, but boy, that caught my attention. It's just quartz, but it sure looked like something interesting under the water.
You're sneaking into my territory, Muskallonge rocks.
Sorry. It's odd. So you can tell the white stuff's harder than the gray stuff here because it's sticking out. Gray stuff's wearing away more. That's really unusual. Hey, if you want to see what these kind of rocks look like tumbled up, you can click on one of the videos over to the side there, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.